in Villanova. For most of the last decade, the war in Afghanistan and the American invasion of Iraq have consumed our airwaves and print media. However, as the war on terrorism took center stage, a civil war in the African nation of Sudan was escalating into what historians have now identified as the first genocide of the 21st century. Religion, ethnicity, and oil played a major role in the altercation. In the first 5 years of this century, 1.2 million people in the southern regions of Sudan were forcefully displaced from their homes, and 600,000 died as a result of rebel attacks, disease, or starvation. During this time, families were separated, children were orphaned, and young women raped. I would like to introduce to you someone in our larger Villanova community that has lived through the war, been displaced, and returned to see the results of this brutal war. His name is Father Nicola Moro-Iko, Associate Pastor at St. John the Baptist Church in Amherstburg. In 2007, Father Nick returned for the first time since leaving his home in 1999 to a parish and community desperately in need of both prayers and resources as they struggled to move forward. It was on this trip in 2007 that Father Nick committed himself to helping the young women he encountered who were attempting to raise children that were either the direct result of the war or forced marriage. He believes firmly that education is the key factor if the children of his home parish are to someday break the cycle of poverty and produce the leadership necessary to improve their quality of life.
When I went 2007, they just signed peace agreement between South and the North, or the government at the time, in 2005. And so the infrastructure was very bad, and people were beginning to come in and restore their own life, but the life was just so miserable. So the girls are looked as, you know, the property of the family, and then they're given into marriage so that they can get the wealth from the people who are marrying them. That's why it is so hard that they don't have that privilege of getting to school, and they are denied the school, especially girls. And so that is one of the contrast that we can draw from what they experience over there. Education is so much lacking in the area because that the facilities are not there, and sometimes you just get somebody who would like to teach, just gather the kids under the tree, and if they have the blackboard or something like that to write on, and the kids can write on the ground, you know, that way they just, and so it is very much different, and I think the difference here is that, you know, you have everything, that you are privileged to have the facilities, you have the school to go to, you have a house to go to, and you have light to read whenever you want to read, you have books, you have the libraries. All of these things, in those areas, they're just very much lacking. We are growing up so that we can be better citizens, we can be helpful to others, we can be good administrators. And so if we exercise that kind of intentions from now by helping those who are helpless, and especially those who are destitute in life, and I think we can be exercising that kind of help, that might also energize you to be a responsible person in the future towards others, towards the society, towards your fellow men and women in life.
On Friday, April 16th, a collection will be taken to assist Father Nicola Moro-Iko with his good work. We are asking each student to consider a $2 donation that will be collected on Friday, April 16th during the first 5 minutes of class. Students will be given a ribbon to wear on that day, and a student body photo will be taken at the pep rally scheduled on the 16th. The photo will be sent to Father Nick's parish in the Sudan. student and staff donations will be used by Father Nick to provide the uniform and school supplies required by the state for children to attend school.
I'd like to thank the school and especially the administration of the school for allowing me to come and have this moment to talk to the students. And I think, as I said, it is an opportunity for them also to learn how other parts of the world, because we are becoming, a small village where we all are connected. If there are opportunities like this, we don't miss, and we just like to be the people who can help. They will keep you in their own prayers, and I will keep also the school in my own prayers. And thank you very much for inviting me here.